Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Trudeau Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
So the majority of asylum seekers that have come into Canada have settled in Ontario and Quebec. And that's caused a strain on the housing and healthcare system, among many other issues. And so in order to ease that strain, the Trudeau government is now saying that they want to resettle the asylum seekers across all of the provinces in Canada. And the premiers of these provinces are slowly coming out and saying, no, 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 do not send them here. Take a look at what the Premier of New Brunswick, his name is Blaine Higgs, has to say, as well as the Premier of Alberta, her name is Danielle Smith, and then we'll hear the response from Canada's Immigration Minister Mark Miller, and then we'll talk about it further. Take a look.
Now we've learned. Provincial officials were invited to the conference call in which it was shared by the federal officials in Ottawa that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau government is considering a plan to send 4,600 asylum seekers to New Brunswick without providing any financial assistance or any opportunity for us to have the ability to build the resources and the capability to manage. Keep in mind that we currently have just under 400 asylum seekers in the province. This is an increase of more than 10 times our current level of asylum seekers. As leaders in your community who already see how our system is grappling with our existing population explosion, just think about this for a moment. Do you think Moncton could handle potentially thousands more people without the support or the housing to back that up? Now let's be clear, New Brunswick has always been a welcoming province, and we will continue to be so. We have a long history of embracing diversity and helping those in need. And our immigrant population are making our province what it is today, bigger and greater than it's ever been. But this sudden and unilateral proposal by Ottawa is deeply concerning, and I feel obligated to share the challenges it will bring to our province.
Still, the number of people coming here is too fast.
Alberta's premier is upset about a federal effort to spread about 200,000 asylum seekers across Canada. She says the working formula, based on current population, would put Alberta's share at about 28,000 people. Danielle Smith says our province doesn't have enough classrooms, hospital beds, or homes to grow any faster.
We're looking at now people living in shelter spaces, people living in campgrounds. That is not good for the newcomers who are coming here. There just isn't the housing stock.
Clearly, there's a responsibility of provinces to take on asylum seekers to ease the pressure on their colleague provinces in Ontario and Quebec, and we expect provinces to follow suit. But in no circumstances will we be doing this without compensation or without consent from the provinces.
Manitoba's Premier Tim Houston has said, quote, drop the idea, end quote, and has also said that he has reached out to Trudeau's cabinet and has said any attempts to ship asylum seekers to Manitoba will be challenged. So they are all coming out and saying, do not send them here. Listen, the Trudeau government has made an absolute mess of the immigration system. They have let so many people in. Between migrants and asylum seekers, they have let so many people in, way more than the country can handle. We have a housing crisis. We have a healthcare crisis. We have millions of Canadians out of work. And this is all because they made a muck of things. And now they're trying to fix it. And sadly, these asylum seekers are now becoming commodities, and they're just being shipped around like they're just indispensable humans. And it's really sad that this is happening here in Canada. And to hear and see all of this squabbling going on between the premiers and saying we don't want them here and we don't want them here is truly unfortunate, disrespectful, and not fair. to these people that have come here trying to look for a better life. This is why I'm hoping that Pierre Poilievre becomes the new Prime Minister of Canada when the election starts. And I will be the first person pushing myself to the front of the line to vote for him. In any event, let me know what you all think about this and what's happening with the asylum seekers here in Canada. Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content as well. Also, download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple Store, or head over to africandiasporanews.org and download it there. You will not be disappointed. Make sure you download that app. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Black Experience with Emma Ansah. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.